A massive update is coming to The Witcher 3 in 2026. And the rumors flying around? They point to something way bigger than just new mods. They point to something unthinkable, a brand new story DLC that could change everything. So, you're probably wondering, where did all of this stuff come from? The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is a titan of the industry. It's over a decade old, it has sold a staggering number of copies, and its legacy only got bigger with that 2022 next-gen update. Now, for years, the definitive word from CD Projekt Red was that after Hearts of Stone and the absolutely colossal Blood and Wine, the story was done. Geralt's tale was over, and we, the community, we accepted this. It was a good ending. The game was a masterpiece, complete. But then, a few strange things started to happen. First, CDPR announced one more final patch for the game. And then, whispers started echoing from deep within the community. Whispers of a secret project, of new story content. I know, it sounds like wishful thinking. But when you start to connect the dots, a very different picture emerges. Like, The Witcher 3 isn't just getting a patch, it's potentially gearing up for one last epic ride. Alright, let's start with what we know for a fact. Let's peel back the first layer. CD Projekt Red officially announced what they're calling the final patch for The Witcher 3. And the big centerpiece is something the console community has dreamed about for years: official cross-platform mod support. This is a massive deal. The plan is to integrate a service called mod.io directly into the game on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. This means console players will finally get to browse and install a curated selection of mods for free, which will fundamentally change their experience. For the PC community, modding has been the bloodline that's kept The Witcher 3 fresh. But now, that creativity is being opened up to a much wider audience, all powered by RedKit, the official modding toolset CDPR released. Now, there are some catches. Console players won't get access to every mod. Because of platform rules and technical limits, the library will be curated. And you won't be able to create mods on a console, just download them. Critically, last-gen consoles like the PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch are not included in this. Now, right here is where things start to get very interesting. This final patch was supposed to release in late 2025, but then CDPR dropped a surprise. The update is being delayed. The new release window is now sometime in 2026. The official reason they gave was, well, there wasn't a specific one. They just said the rollout is shifting. And that lack of a clear explanation, that is what opens the door to some serious speculation. Like, delaying a highly anticipated feature like this for up to a year is a major decision. It suggests there's more going on behind the scenes. And that brings us to the second pillar of this whole theory: the huge news you might have missed. This is where we step away from official announcements and into the world of credible leaks. A bombshell report came out from a well-regarded Polish podcast called Rock and Boris. Now, the hosts have a track record of accurate insider info on CDPR, and they claimed that a new, story-driven DLC for The Witcher 3 is in active development. Let's be crystal clear. As of right now, CDPR has not officially confirmed this. This is, for all intents and purposes, a rumor, but it's a rumor with legs. According to the podcast, this was confirmed by several independent sources. The report goes even further, stating that this secret project is being outsourced to a studio named Fool's Theory. This is a critical detail. Fool's Theory isn't just some random studio. It's made up of veteran developers who worked on The Witcher 3, and they're the same team CDPR officially partnered with for the full remake of the original Witcher 1. So the idea is that CDPR is having Fool's Theory develop this smaller DLC to let them get familiar with the engine and the lore before they tackle the huge Witcher 1 remake. It makes a lot of sense. The rumor mill even suggests a potential release timeline. First, the mod support, then this new story DLC, then The Witcher 4, and finally, The Witcher 1 remake. And the reported release window for this DLC is also, coincidentally, 2026. So yeah, you have a confirmed update delayed to 2026, and a very credible rumor of a story DLC also pointing to 2026. Alright, let's connect the dots. You have to kind of put your tinfoil hat on for a bit, because I don't think these two events, The mod delay and the DLC rumor are separate. I think CDPR is bundling these two things into one massive, game-changing release for 2026. Think about it. Why would CDPR, a company laser-focused on the next Witcher in Cyberpunk, dedicate major resources to a simple mod patch for a decade-old game, and even delay it by a year? A more compelling theory is that the delay isn't about technical problems. It's about timing. It's about creating one massive event. Imagine the marketing. Instead of a quiet update, the headline becomes, The Witcher 3's final form arrives, experience console mods, and a brand new story. This does three things. First, it massively revitalizes the game right before the marketing for The Witcher 4 starts. Second, it's a public test for Fool's Theory, showing the fans they can handle the IP. And third, it could be a narrative bridge that sets the stage for the new saga. This is a classic CDPR move. Bundling long-awaited mod support with a surprise story DLC feels exactly like something they would do to give The Witcher 3 the legendary send-off it deserves. If these rumors are true, what could this new DLC actually be? What follows is pure speculation, but it's based on where the story is. Most sources and community theories agree this wouldn't be a 40-hour blood and wine expansion. It's more likely a smaller, focused story, perhaps in the 2 to 5 hour range. The most popular theory is that this story would center on Ciri. With CDPR confirming Ciri will be a focus of the next saga, a DLC exploring her journey after The Witcher 3 would be the perfect narrative bridge. It could show what she was doing, how she was honing her skills, and perhaps explore the consequences of her choices. This could take us to new areas, like a small slice of Kovar. It would be a chance to experience Ciri's unique blink-focused combat in a more refined way. Plus, it would be a fantastic opportunity to reintroduce Gwent, because there can never be enough Gwent. This wouldn't be Geralt's story. His chapter closed beautifully. This would be an epilogue to The Witcher 3, and, more importantly, a prologue to The Witcher 4. So, to wrap it all up, the 2026 update for The Witcher 3 is shaping up to be far more than just a patch. What's confirmed is the game-changing cross-platform mod support. But the credible rumors, the unexplained delay, and the strategic connections, they all point to a grander plan. The theory is that the 2026 update is a strategic relaunch of the game's Ultimate Edition, complete with not just mods, but one last story for us to experience. It's a bridge to the future, and a final, spectacular gift. This move does more than just add content. It redefines the legacy of a decade-old game. In an industry often focused on the next big thing, returning to a classic with such a significant addition is a powerful statement. It honors the dedicated community that has kept the game alive and simultaneously builds a stronger foundation for the franchise's future. This potential final chapter isn't just about prolonging a lifespan. It's about cementing The Witcher 3's status as a living, evolving masterpiece. It's a masterstroke of timing, a test for a new development partner, and a perfect narrative handover to the next generation. Now, the discussion moves to the community. What are your thoughts on this grand strategy? Is bundling everything into one massive 2026 release a smart move for CDPR? And more importantly, if the rumors are true and a final story does materialize, what chapter do you believe needs to be told? Let us know in the comments below. And for more deep dives on all things Witcher, be sure to follow this channel.